Right Career Institute, myself Vailina Kaputi. Today I'll be going to teach about a basic chapter of class 11, that is digestion and absorption. So now, before going into the deep, I would like to first say the basic definition of digestion. Digestion is nothing but it is the breakdown of complex biomolecules into simpler forms, and absorption on the other hand is the transfer of these digested molecules into the bloodstream through the intestinal mucosa. Now, digestion has complete chain of events that is going on continuously in our body. The chain of events, it goes into the alimentary canal. Now the alimentary canal, it first, let me divide this, digestion. The alimentary canal first starts with our mouth. It consists of buccal cavity, that is inside the mouth, it is known as the buccal cavity, and teeth. Now, teeth is for the mastication of food we eat, and buccal cavity is nothing but it has got taste buds to feel the taste of the food that we eat. Alright, now after teeth we have the pharynx. Pharynx, what it does, it serves as a common passage for both food and air. Now pharynx, it is being divided into two parts, that is trachea and esophagus. Trachea is basically for the movement of air, it serves as the windpipe. Now what our concern is of the esophagus. Now esophagus, after esophagus it comes down to our stomach. Stomach is the place, most of us confuse stomach to be the site for absorption and digestion, but it is completely wrong. Stomach is basically the storehouse of food. Stomach has nothing to do with digestion. After stomach, I shall continue here. Okay. After esophagus, it comes down to the stomach. Now after stomach, it leads to the small intestine. Now, the small intestine is the site where the actual absorption takes place. Small intestine consists of three parts, that is duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Duodenum is the part where the complex molecules are being broken down, and finally those complex molecules, by converting it into simpler forms, it is being transferred to the jejunum and ileum for the final absorption. The final absorption process takes place in the jejunum and ileum portion of the small intestine. Now after this, ileum, it is again comes down to the large intestine. Now again, large intestine has got three parts: cecum, colon and rectum. Large intestine has got three parts: cecum, colon and rectum. Now absorption has been completed, the absorbed molecules are being transferred to the large intestine. Now finally in the large intestine, the colon, it has again got three parts, that is the ascending colon, transverse colon and the descending colon. Now the absorbed food, it passes through the descending colon to the rectum and finally to the anus. It gets excreted in the form of stool or whatsoever. So this is a complete process of digestion. This complete event takes place in the alimentary canal, starting from the mouth, inside the mouth, buccal cavity and teeth. Then we have the pharynx, is again divided into two parts, one for the passage of wind, one for the passage of food. Esophagus is for the passage of food. After this we have the stomach for the storehouse of the food. Then we have the small intestine, divided into three parts: duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Duodenum breaks down the complex molecules into simpler forms. Finally, Absorption takes place in the jejunum and ileum. Then the ileum connects to the large intestine, that is again divided into three parts, cecum, colon and rectum, and finally from the colon to the rectum and excreted through the anus. Absorption is nothing but the end products of digestion are being transferred to the bloodstream through the intestinal mucosa. That is all about digestion and absorption. Now